कोरोना स्थिति नहीं केंद्र स्वास्थ्य मंत्रालय सांबादिक सम्मिलनी चलन शासक जीवा सम्मिलनी परिसर को
venous blood was taken, and then this sera was evaluated for the Ig antibodies by the ELISA test, and this ELISA test is also being made available to the states to carry out serosurvey in different groups of individuals within their states. Now in this, the part one of the survey, which is complete, we had was a population-based serosurvey in which several districts were studied and divided into 4 groups, and in each group, whether it is 0 prevalence by RT-PCR or 0 to 5 or 5 to 10 or more than 10% per million cases in different districts were divided into 4 groups, and 15 districts were in each group, and 400 individuals were studied from each district, and then from each village or urban area we selected 10 villages and 40 adults, and every household one adult was studied. So we actually studied about 83 districts in the country, and number of households that were visited were 28,595, and we were able to collect the blood samples and the data from 26,400 individuals. The results were that we found that about 0.73% of the population in these districts showed a prevalence of past exposure to SARS-CoV-2 infection. This means that the lockdown and the containment measures have been successful in keeping it low and preventing rapid spread of this disease over the last 3 months as we speak. However, it means that a large proportion of the population is still susceptible. And which were the individuals which were higher at risk? Risks was slightly higher in urban areas, 1.09 compared to 1, and it was higher in urban slums, nearly 1.89 times higher than rural areas. But the good news is that the infection fatality rate was very low. It was 0.08%. As far as this 26,000 individuals was looking at the population. The infection in the containment zone were found to be high and variable, and this is still ongoing, and this data is still being looked at. So in conclusion, I would like to say, since a large proportion of our population is still vulnerable and susceptible to infection, we have to work on the non-pharmacological interventions such as physical distancing, use of face mask, hand hygiene, cough etiquette, and urban slums are highly vulnerable for the spread of infection, and the local lockdown measures need to continue as advised by the Government of India, particularly in those containment areas, and they have been successful up till now in containing them. And the high-risk groups of our population, that is the elderly, people with chronic morbidities, pregnant women, children below the age of 10 years, they need to be particularly protected, and efforts to limit the scale and spread of the disease will have to be continued by strong implementation of containment strategies by all the states, and the states cannot, and I emphasize here, the states cannot lower their guard and need to keep on implementing effective surveillance and containment strategies for preventing the spread of this disease. So I will stop here, and I request Professor Vinod Paul to give his wisdom.
Thank you, Professor Bhargav. You can have the last slide on, conclusion slide if possible. So आज एक महत्वपूर्ण इंफॉर्मेशन, सूचना, डेटा हम आपके सामने प्रस्तुत कर रहे हैं, और ये एक बहुत बड़ी स्टडी हुई है। 24,000 लगभग इसमें पार्टिसिपेंट सम्मिलित हैं। उन जिलों में जाके सैंपल्स को कलेक्ट किया गया, इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट की गई, और मेरा अंदाजा है कि ये शायद दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा सीरो एपिडेमियोलॉजिकल सर्वे है कोविड के परिप्रेक्ष्य में। तो तो इसका महत्व हमारे लिए सबसे पहले तो ये है कि इस तरह की नॉलेज, इस तरह की इंफॉर्मेशन हमारे